This is Coehl with the Relics of Orr Guild, Relics of Orr podcast, Relics of Orr Media, RelicsofOrr.com. Okay, I'm done with that. Anyway, I'm on my Asura engineer here in Metrica Province, the starter area for the Asura. And you can get this one started by going from the Coehl waypoint. There's definitely a reference to the Aztec. Note my smoothness as I run into this tree. And yeah. Anyway, to get to this jumping puzzle, you have to do kind of a mini half-hearted jumping puzzle first. Not even jumping puzzle, just obstacle course of sorts. Get you started on the whole thing. As we go through this, I'm going to kind of run you through the concepts and what I'm doing, because it's a little more complicated than just, you know, point A to point B. I'll also let you listen in on what's going on Vent a little bit. I'll allow it. The music comes from Moist at moist.se, and you'll be hearing 2.5 songs throughout the length of this, so that tells you this is longer than most of the other jumping puzzle videos I've done. Now this jumping puzzle consists of a few different stations. I don't know if this is the particular order, but there is, I'll think about this. Windy, Stormy, and then Chilly station. I obviously didn't need a rocket, or jump shot there, but I did. So here we are, we're making it into Windy station.
Just follow the jumping stuff. Is there a box or something? Nope.
From here, there are going to be two different directions you can go. One of them takes you to an attunement that allows you to finish the other direction. So if you go the other direction first, you're not going to be able to go through the portal. So as right there, I veered off to the right and went down instead of forward. That's so that I can go get this attunement over here. Oftentimes there's a mob up here, if I remember right, and that device over there will attune me. And one of the good things about this portal right here is it jumps me back to pretty much where I was along the way before I veered off to get attuned. Right here at these vines with these wind patterns, highly advisable to just sit there and gather what the pattern is, what it is that they're doing, because the gusts of wind that blow you to one side are going to knock you off and kill you. At the end of the vine is a wind gust that will knock you back, and that's not nearly as bad because that'll keep you on the vine in most cases. If you have a speed boost or a jump shot type deal, maybe a Guardian Great Sword Leap, I recommend going through those windy things that sideswipe that way. But take your time, memorize the pattern, make sure you've done it right. People that I'm doing this with, we have Kilbor up ahead, Cornish is coming. I'll also be, we were also running with Shungaku, Tiger Feet, Raph,
almost to Stormy station.
Hunter, and then also I'm going to be running into my wife along the way, Anexi.
I'd ask you all the recipe, but that probably wouldn't work out too well.
Yes. Where you at?
I'm on one of the lightning pads.
Good old Cornish, he and I were about on the same pace, the same page when it came to these jumping puzzles, because we'd start off kind of cursing our eyeballs out. Once we knew what to do, though, it's kind of muscle memory. It didn't take us long. So, we're slow learners, maybe, but great repeaters? I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want me speaking for him. I'm not going to explain what that was.
No. Ow.
Like I said, you run into some mobs along the way. This is one of them. I decided since I was level 8 and it was 13, later days.
Oh.
Right?
Well, there you go. Immediate payoff.
Now I'm attuned, and I'm going to keep on going the other direction. This Asura right here is not somebody that I know. Ghost Dragon. I apologize if you were someone I knew, but I'm pretty confident in that fact. I'm going to jump shot across here to get past this wind gust because I got owned by it the time before that I tried it. And right here on these lightning pads, things get a little shaky. This is one of the hardest parts because they will stun you and then they can kill you or knock you off because of your immobility. So I'm going to throw a little heal thing up there, and then I'm going to go up for
I think it's kind of cool.
what I assume is probably the most precise and awesome pattern that an awesome person like me could do. But one thing to know about is that for this particular beta, there was another way to go. It was a lot easier. I didn't take that way because I figured they're gonna fix that. So I wanted to show you the right way to do it. I do all this stuff for you. I'm here for you. Right here in Chili Station, I apologize I didn't mention that was Stormy Station back there. This here is Chili Station, and I'll be doing those again where I have to pause on the pads for a debuff because I get chilled. And when you're chilled, you're not going to make any jumps that you need. I'll let you know when that comes back. Right here there's usually a mob, and you want to be ready for him. There was not this time because other people were doing this. I'm going to head back to get attuned here instead of going forward. The rest of the group was going right on ahead. I'd been practicing quite a bit so that I could get this video done more cleanly. Up ahead, here's an Exi. Or Silvari. And I'm going to jump across while she goes and falls. Once again, I'm going to dodge.
How do we get there?
Call it the later days move.
Oh crap!
There's usually a mob down here on this cliff as well.
I just need to go the other way.
They're actually pretty dodgy suckers when you're
Yes.
level 8. Right there, look for that debuff.
Yes.
That red one. You gotta wait for that to wear off. Do not progress.
It's pretty crappy.
Doesn't cause any damage, just
I've been ready to do this for a while.
makes you unable to move.
But it will.
Huh? What?
Some of the people on vent were coming in very, very quietly, so it might sound like people are talking to the ether. I apologize for that. This is the last part here. Right up ahead is a boss. Now, I was planning on getting across this little chasm and then waiting for an Exi, and that's because I'm level 8 and this is kind of a level 13, 14-ish jumping puzzle. But when I got there was another guy, as you'll see.
Looks like someone's fighting him. Yeah, someone's fighting him.
This other person, oh yeah, Ghost Dragon. So we're pretty fortunate that we came across this at the same time. As you'll see, he was in as much trouble as I was.
Must go to the ping.
You'll notice he's 14 and I'm 8.
Kill me. No!
Other guy's down, and then I went down,
Yes!
and then he died, so we rallied.
Is
Oh
there
my
anyone
god.
in Cole's group that knows how to get to
You'll notice Ghost Dragon goes back down again, so
Borderlands
I like to think I was the hero.
jumping puzzle?
Some of that false arrogance going on here, right?
Got it.
Then we turn around and we head on over to get our fat loot
Well, we
from
might
across
do
the way
something
in that
fun.
chest.
Switch with someone so
Pretty good
that,
loot there too. And after that, I'll talk to that robot, and that's how I get out of there, or go back to previous areas to help others.
So you don't have to switch. We have
If you appreciate this video, go ahead and hit like or subscribe to us, and visit our website, listen to our podcast. You can find us at relicsoforr.com, relics of
Yeah, he
ORR.com,
has. I don't think
or
he,
we're on
continued
YouTube by the
with
same
us
name.
after the
Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff.